Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today is the very last day of my ownership of the BMW S1000XR. I've had it for literally just a few days, over 3 years, and it's been a great bike. My problem with it is that it's a bit boring, and I'm not sure many people know, but what I did was I actually traded a 2010 Kawasaki Z1000, which I'd had since new, and I think it was probably the biggest mistake I've done in my biking career, because the Z1000 is an absolutely great bike. It's wonderful, and it's also very entertaining. This, I was bowled over by the engine, the way it rode. It was lovely, and I've got to say, it's a great bike. I can recommend it. But I've changed. I've changed here. My health hasn't been great. I've got a heart problem and all sorts of things. And I've sort of come to the conclusion I don't want safe. I don't want boring things. You know, things that don't pull at my heartstrings, literally. And I've been not really riding this a huge amount because it's great. It does everything it needs to do, but excite me. And it's got all the tech, and I was so bowled over by the tech, the cruise control and all sorts of other bits and pieces. It's great. Recently, in August, I actually tracked down another 2010 Kawasaki Z1000, exactly the same as my old bike, with exactly the same mileage I traded it in on, pretty much within about 100 miles, and it turns out was 23 bikes ahead of it on the production line. And ever since I've had that bike, this thing has not been used. I've taken the Z1000 out all the time, and I've realised I've fallen out of love with this thing. Not because there's anything wrong with it, it's just boring. It does things so well, it's competent. It's like a Toyota or a Honda. They don't excite, doesn't excite at all. So today I'm taking it down to the dealership and I'm trading it on a bike. And the bike I have bought is this. It's a KTM Super Duke R 1290 Special Edition. And it is gorgeous, it is rude, and it's very, very antisocial. Let me show you around. What a stunner. What an absolutely beautiful bike. I've always liked these. I've just been a bit nervous about KTM, especially what's been going on. Yeah, I absolutely fell in love with this thing. The special edition is, or the colour scheme here, so we've got the orange and white. And, the previous owner has put on a Austin Racing underseat exhaust, and as you can see, it's a twin exhaust there. Yeah, it's an absolute peach. The dealer just had the MOT down on it, and there was one advisory, and it says exhaust noisy, and no shit Sherlock, because it is very, very loud. It's had a new chain, a new sprocket, new rear tyre on it as part of the deal, for trading the BMW in for it. This is a 2016, so it was registered in September 2016 bike. It's only got 5,000 miles on the clock. Okay, yeah, the BMW is probably worth a bit more, but this has got the aftermarket improvements. The exhaust alone is £1,500. Yeah, it's a glorious bike. Yeah. I'm scared of it. And I've been riding big bikes nearly all my life, and I'm absolutely scared of this thing. It's got the fantastic frame here, the orange frame. I love the colour scheme, absolutely love it. I've seen other KTM Super Dukes, and I could have got a 2020 bike if I put an extra 800 quid in, but actually I love this. This absolutely is such a stunner. It is hideously quick on acceleration. It's like, wow, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, I've still got literally just got, like, the wheel is done, the tyre is done basically, what, 15, 20 miles at most, to 10 miles. One previous owner, it was off the road for about 3 years, 2022 to 2025. It didn't have an MOT at all and wasn't on the road. So it's been laid up. There was a couple of issues that the guys sorted. So the clutch cylinder here was leaking a little bit, just here. Oh, sorry, there we go. It was leaking and down onto the paintwork, but actually the paint is absolutely fine. It's had an aftermarket baffle here. Oh, sorry, aftermarket baffle here. It's got a different seat. Was it Power Parts? KTM Power Parts seat on it. It's just fantastic. I have felt more alive riding this bike than I ever did the BMW. The BMW is wonderful. This makes my heart race. And it's incredibly civilized. At low speeds, I fit beautifully on it. And yeah, so I'm just gushing over it. I think the first owner was, it was actually sold to a gentleman in Glasgow. I know it's an LR number plate there on that. I'm going to put my private plate on that. It's gone. Focus, you bugger. It's an LR plate, which is London registration, 66. It's the end of 2016. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go and ride this rather than talk about it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. There's going to be more Twingo content coming along. I've got plans for the RS. I've got a whole load of stuff I need to do with the RS, which will come up on the channel. I've been very quiet because I've had so much going on, and also I've just not been very well. There's been issues with my heart, so I've just sort of been taking it easy, not having the stress of building, doing car stuff and building YouTube content and stuff like that. But I am going to be starting next year to really dive into the RS and do a complete suspension refresh and subframe and God knows what else, and that will be on the channel. Right, thanks for watching, and yeah, wish me luck. This is it's just a vibrating, thudding monster under your legs. It's great. Right, see you on the next video.